Cedrik, here at Hannover Messe, AI is talk of the town. Now with all you're doing with industrial AI, how do you cut through all the hype and make it tangible for people?
Well, the advantage we have, we've been working on AI for 30 years, so AI has been around for a long, long time.
True.
The big difference which is happening now is that with the transformer models or Gen AI, you can train the AI models much faster. So what are we doing is we're putting this into products because we have to go from theory to pilot to product as fast as possible, and that's what we're doing here. After 30 years of theory, it's all about productization. So you can see the Scheffler machine over there.
Yeah.
It's in action. We launched it as an extension of the TIA portal. We're launching it as an extension of NX. All of our products are actually getting those Copilots.
Now, you did mention yesterday in the press conference, it's about you're delivering a Copilot, not an Autopilot. Can you expand on that?
It's very simple. At the moment, a lot of the Gen AI elements are, in terms of trustworthiness, you need to check that things are correct, right? The hallucination actually exists. So we're putting a lot of effort as Siemens to making sure that we make those models transparent, but it's not always assured. So what we're saying, this is a Copilot because it helps you write code, but you have to check it. It helps you write sort of the capability to do the HMI, but check it. So as long as we really cannot make it completely trustworthy, it's more of a Copilot than an Autopilot.
Now, you also mentioned yesterday, you see a whole new job category coming down the line, AI investigators. What are they going to be doing?
So the reality is as we're launching those AI models, and we're going to launch lots and lots of them, most of them will go really well, and sometimes something fails.
True.
And somebody has to understand, why does it fail? Did it fail because of the machine, of the I/O? Did it fail because of the data? So you will have new jobs as every transition brings new job titles. It's going to be so important to make sure that the outcome of the AI is actually correct, especially in the industrial sector.
You know, I've been around a couple of decades. I have never seen a technology have so much of an impact so fast, right? In every sector. Now, it's probably what? 2.5 years ago, we first started chatting about the Industrial Metaverse. How's it going?
So the reality is we always had these digital twins, right? And what we did is we elevated those digital twins, made them photorealistic, to be able for using them in a way that you can actually do a lot of things with them. And so we built extension with NVIDIA, so NVIDIA and our product can work together. We actually have been joining the USD Alliance to say, hey, these are not only pretty pictures, but you can actually use them in an engineering environment. So we see more and more customers which are saying, look, Cedrik, before I do $1 billion investment, I want to make sure that this thing really, really works, and this is where the Metaverse helps.
And you're also adding a lot of capabilities into all, like NX, SimCenter, and
everywhere.
Right?
All of them are getting the extension to be able to connect.
And then they join together.
Absolutely.
Now, you've seen a lot of cool things in the past, whatever, year or so. What's anything that surprised you?
If you go over there, actually here, Sony came to us. So Sony is a big customer of ours and says, look, we're building all of our products using your NX, but we want to actually make it more tangible for engineers to be able to interact with them. Could we build basically
the XR headset?
Immersive engineering with that? And we built this immersive headset jointly with them. And if you look at it, it's amazing. I mean, it's a 4K on both sides, but it's actually an engineering tool. So it's not a gaming environment. You can be very exact. So you can actually measure differences. You can optimize the designs. This was a big thing because I wouldn't have automatically thought that the next evolution of our CAD system will be a lens which we developed together with Sony to make engineering even more precise and more immersive.
Well, I was with Ben yesterday morning trying it out. I'm going back on Thursday for like a good hands-on because I'm fascinated.
Super cool.
Now, in a lot of the folks that would know me and I chat and work with in different industries, they kind of go, Kev, can you techies ever slow down? Like the pace of change is fascinating, but like, God, we can't keep up. How do you react to your customers with this?
The reality is actually things are going faster, and as we're going through a phase where people have to become more efficient faster for sustainability reasons, for cost reasons, they're all looking at what is the technology which can actually have an impact very fast. And AI has gone through this phase because training AI model took 3, 4, 5 months. You're training models now in day, 2 days, 3 days based on LLMs or on small language models. And it's a bit, I always compare it to taking photos. In the past, when I took photos, chemical photos, you took 36 of them, you went, you developed them, and 3 were good and the rest was bad.
Yeah.
Reality now is digital. You're taking lots of photos and you keep the cool ones, and the same is going to happen to AI. You will test a lot of environments, and the ones which are there, you will fastly adopt them.
And chatting with Peter and stuff yesterday in terms of just the ability to iterate and sustainability is a key tenet for Siemens, right? So it's got to play into resource optimization and, right?
So for me, it's very simple. Sustainability is the why, technology is the how. So we want to apply all of our technology. If you go around, it's sustainable digital enterprise. It's sustainable digital enterprise in food and beverage, in chemicals.
Semiconductors.
It's all about sustainability. Because at the end of the day, you have to do more with less, and you need to make sure that you integrate throughout the supply chain.
Well, I had the opportunity to visit Erlangen a couple weeks back, months back. One of the guys was explaining to me that you're using AI for the picker and the thing, and he goes, well, we got rid of the inserts. And I was like, what's the inserts? All this plastic stuff we used to make and ship around and whatever. And all I could think of was like, God, there's a sustainability key story, right?
Less plastics, less energy used, etc. That's where we're going.
More space in the truck, takes up less space in the warehouse. All I was thinking was like, that's the reason why.
Makes sense.
Okay? Fascinating times, huh?
Perfect. Hey, Kevin, it's always great to have you. And enjoy the booth, which I think this year is absolutely amazing.
I think we could make a Netflix series here for about 6 months.
Do that.
Good stuff.
All
Thanks, Cedrik.
Thank you, Kevin.